Hello, there we go. Audio is working now. So, welcome to the stream. My name is Jackson, and I am working on a prototype of a Collectathon platformer inspired by Donkey Kong 64. Let's switch over to the Godot. And right now, from where we left off last week, I started prototyping different puzzles or obstacles for the player to interact with and test them out. Be able to test all the characters as well as uh, just getting a feel for how they are to play. So I believe once I make a decent amount of puzzles, I will be satisfied and publish this. Let me deselect that for now. Publish this prototype on Itch. So for now, so we finished these two. Oh, let me go ahead and connect to my controller, since I do intend this game is played with controller. Of course, at the feel of Donkey Kong 64. Sometimes I gotta unplug it and replug it. There we go. So, where we left off last time, I made this moving platform high jump challenge. Now, of course, it is a little tough. Jumping in this version is a little tough considering I don't have a shadow below my player. That's probably something I will add before I publish this, and I don't think it'll be too hard. Key emphasis on don't think, but you never know. So this everything still seems to be working as intended, so that's good. Oh yeah, I need to resize this one cube, so let me go ahead and do that. Fly over here. Come on. Yeah. Obstacle one, block three. So it was 6 by 6 by 6. Yeah. Okay, save that. Then the other ones. Yep, 6 by 6. All right. Excuse me. Whew. So we created this last time. So what do I want to work on next to start off today? Got like I drew down some ideas for puzzles on a notepad in front of me right now. I have an idea. Now, part of this could be vertical like that. Another part of it could be more diagonal. So right now with this puzzle, as you can see, you just try to jump straight up and just try to time the jumps that you have. Well, I'm thinking more of like a horizontal, not horizontal, and uh, increasing at a 45-degree angle. About how I should put it. So for now, I go back to test level 2 because here I have set up some jumps previously. So if I go here, I think the max amount of spaces in between is 2. At least it maybe it seemed like I could go 3. Let me see if I like walk on the edge right here. Yeah, I could definitely make 3, but I feel like that would just be like, again, I have to be right on the edge and do that. And for the average player, not somebody who plays, been playing a bunch of video games and making them his entire life, it's not going to be that easy. So yeah, 2 is more than good enough for the spacing. So, all right, let's get back to here. Fill 3. Gonna blow my nose real quick. Hold on. All right. So now I did have these here just as active scale, but let me go ahead, go back to the grid map. Wait, hold on, what? Oh, it's when I have something selected, I see. Interesting. All right, edit Z-axis? Yes, the Z-axis. There we go. How? I forget how to. There we go. Shift and middle mouse. That's what it was. Okay. There. Yep. There we go. Okay. Then what was the fill? Control F. There we go. And now it should be just in front. Yep. Perfect. Up, up. There we go. Up, up. There we go. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's strange. I'm too close to the wall. The cube doesn't carry me. Huh. That's an interesting bug, and I do not have any current idea as to why that would happen. So I guess for now, the best solution is to just get rid of the wall, or at least push it one back. Let's do that instead. So, clear this. I don't know how to clear a section. Oh, just delete. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. Okay. Go one back. Then fill. All right. There we go. Now, also thinking, is there a way for me to make the path visible? I mean, I could just put a mesh, like just use a bunch of meshes, cylinders and spheres to make it appear visible. But there's something that I can apply to the path directly. I don't know, but again, this is a prototype, and I'm trying to stay focused on making these instead of adding detail. Let's swap back to Yeah, that, okay. Now from here, where was moving block? Whoa. All right, grab my player, move him back. As you can see, camera stays in the center because how I have my camera system set up is the camera is not directly attached to the player in its position. Like it is a child of the player itself, but I have it on the where is camera? The top level, so it'll not inherit the player's transformations. And I just have as a part of the script that it will slowly uh slide to the position of the player. So it's not a completely rigid camera. So now let's go ahead and make this next part. So it's three, yeah, well, of course, height of three each time. But let's do, let's actually go back to this and put in an outline first. All right, grid map, edit x-axis on the other side. Oh, come on. Here we go. Come on. Ugh, I do not enjoy this control scheme. If I'm not mistaken, it's similar to Blender. So, I mean, I have used Blender to make a few of these custom models. Like, for example, the crystal, the emerald, and this obelisk looking thing. Again, extremely simple. No 3D modeler. So, rather than waste time trying to learn stuff to make extra detailed models for a prototype, I just create the most basic shape as possible. Is this? No. There we go. Okay. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Drag this over. 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3. Fill 3. I could also have it as like it's lower, but it's farther. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let me see how that is. I could swap between the two as well. Be like, pull that down. Okay. Let me see how that feels. Jump up, jump up. If this is fine. Up. Now, granted, of course, I'm going to be, these are just markers right now, and I'm going to be using those moving platforms right there to set this up. But let's go back down here. How does this feel? Honestly, I think that would be good to like change the elevations from time to time to is that to me at the very least feels easier because it I land on it just as I'm coming out of the apex of my jump arc. While this, I'm falling forward, I guess like the same amount of time, but I still have to reach farther, and it would provide a decent challenge, especially if the platforms are moving, to be able to time it as you're moving farther. I can mix up the two. That will definitely make it more interesting. So, for now, let's go ahead and go back into here and make the puzzle. Moving block. There we go. Oh, come on. All right. So 2 by 2 by 2. Yeah. Is that the same size? Yep, it is. Okay. So x of 10. Might as well do the same for this. New up x of 10. There we go. Then, oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, come on. Uh, oh, trying to right click to do something, but it wasn't happening. I was probably thinking of like a different software. Oh well. All right. Let's rename this to obstacle 4. Or take this. Where is it located? There. Drag this over there. That's good. And move this moving block in here. Duplicate it. Now it shouldn't duplicate. I gotta remind myself that duplicating it means they will all share the same curve, but I don't quite see me changing the curve for each of them, just the speed, and that is independent of each of them. Let's do something like this. Then have the, you know what? Yeah, never mind. I should do new curve. Curve, add, -10. Have to go backwards compared to this one going forward. Then sorry, I just got a text from work. Just wanted to respond. Okay. So, yeah, this one's going backwards. Do I want to make it a slightly different speed? No, because I'll keep it simple for the first two, just to ease the player into the moving platforms, and then as it gets higher and higher, I'll vary the speeds. And if I want to ease it in, I guess moving it like to this position would be there. All right. So now we duplicate this one, have it move 1, 2, 3. You know what? Hold on. F4. Right, because I want 3 spaces in between. And then up 1. There we go. Then reset this curve. Add 2 points. Transform. -1. 10. Now I can see a variation on this where I just have like a bunch of platforms moving around. But that would, because I'm thinking of if anybody's played like the two, like the SpongeBob games on GameCube, Battle for Bikini Bottom, and the movie game. Like some of the bonus levels have like a bunch of, you gotta jump across a bunch of floating and rotating and moving cubes. I'm thinking of that as like a super hard version of this. But for now, I want to try to keep it simple. So let's, yeah, that's the right position. All right, that, and then, huh, okay. Uh, I take this, duplicate, 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I do that right? I can't quite tell. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's, I think I did. Then up 1. Yep. Okay, that's good. Now let's start increasing the speed a little bit. So 1.15. It's slightly faster for now. Target vector can't be 0. Okay. Yeah, clear. Now go ahead and duplicate this. So 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3. All right, and then have this be 0.25, or let's see 30. Double the percentage. That other works. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Oh, hold on. what did I change? Or what did I miss? Gotta turn looping off. Yep. Okay. Uh, take all these, turn looping off. Save. Perfect. Okay. Up on this. Oh, already failed. Up on this. Okay. I probably should add indicators because my brain, or at least like orders. Trying to think of how I would want to add them though. Open up that. Let's open up this scene. Close this. Where? What? Oh, that's right. I set the mesh. Hmm. Let me do some quick research. All right. How to make a path 3D visible in Godot. In Godot 4, there is a visible path option, the debug tab. Debug tab. This? Oh, okay. Well, I accidentally closed the level. Crap. Mm, levels. Puzzle testing. Does that work? Yes, it does. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I switch to this character. Boom, there we go. Boom, there we go. There we go. Oh, okay. I mean, it's supposed to be challenging, so, but I think this works just fine. All right. Last one, last one. Hell yeah. All right. Now I see the paths blend in with my color of choice for my grid map, so not the best, but whatever. And for a prototype, this is all I need. Unless this does not show when I export the game, then I'll have to find a different solution. But for now, as I'm playtesting this, doesn't matter. All right, let's go ahead and stop that. And then we'll leave this. Yeah, let me close this other tab. All right. Now, what do I want to do next? All right, this out. Hmm. Ooh, interesting. Can I do that? This. Because what I want to do, because I just looked at some of my notes, is you see this giant green wall over here and this green cylinder? With this red character, I'm able to attach to them and climb up them, as you can see right here. I can't just walk into it and start climbing. I gotta jump into it and it'll activate. And as you can see, did some of it for like when I land on the ground, it deactivates, or when I walk up top, you can see it even gives me a little boost because, and I did that by having two ray casts, and if this one is not touching the wall while the bottom one is, or yeah, it's not facing a wall while the bottom one is, then it'll be like, okay, you have reached the top of the wall, so give yourself a little boost to climb up top, and then turn off your wall climbing. And can't remember the exact tutorial I looked at, but it was extremely helpful. Uh, should be somewhere. If you search like Godot wall climbing, there were actually a pretty decent amount. My headphones died again. I guess what happens is during stream, I leave them charged in for the entire time and the rest of the night, and I unplug them, and they last the entire week until I need to start streaming again. All right, guess I'll be more proactive with plugging them in on Mondays. And now, got this puzzle here. Oh, puzzle, obstacle, whatever. Yeah, I'm calling them obstacles. Um, I could add more to it, but it gets the point across of what I want to challenge the player, like what skills I want to challenge the player with this. Then this one is slightly different, and I could challenge the player more by adding more, but I think like again, with this one because it's not as varied in its layout. So how I could have like some be higher vertical jumps compared to longer, more like 45-degree jumps. That adds a lot more variety and interest, while this one is just jumping straight up from platform to platform. Interesting. Why are those two gone? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Let me take a look at the walls. So if I go here, I need to open up their scene. Okay, so it is just the group, if I am not mistaken. So if I apply this group to this animatable body, would that mean I am able to climb on the wall? Now, of course, I have no idea if my player will with um move with the block itself, but that's why we're gonna test it. I need to make it a little bit bigger. Or I could just use this one over here, yeah. Player, move your butt over here. Okay, let's go ahead and play. Wait, hold on. I need to check. Yeah, okay, they have the group now. Wait, no, they don't. Did I not? No, I saved this. Or no, yeah, it's that. Okay. It's not the root. It's the just the animatable body. Let me refresh this. Okay. Does this work? Okay. Oh, that is interesting. Huh. That is strange. I can't move left or right, but I can still move up and down while in the air. If I do that. Interesting. Okay. Hmm. Modifying that will take some time, so I think I can just modify the puzzle while still making it interesting. Okay. So now, let me write this and like help visualize it. Pull up paint, pull that up. There we go. All bright. Yeah, let's make it dark. Add a new layer. Okay. So, with the puzzle that I have drawn on my um, sketch pad right here. Oh, no, fresh. Okay. I'm going to start off on the right over here. Start off on the right over here. And there's spikes below. Oh no. Then I got to get to the left. I was thinking of having a rail, like a moving block, but this one was a wall I could attach to. I'll use green to signify it since that's what it looks like in the game. And so it moves back and forth. And maybe on like from a top-down view, there's like a wall on this side, a wall on this side, and then they meet halfway between the two platforms like this. And they go to this halfway point. Should probably make this white. And you can then land on this platform to do this. I could probably incorporate, instead of having the walls move, I could have it so that I have to attach to a wall while a platform moves into like a dangerous area, or let's think of one like this. So let's do another side view. I've got my wall, nope, wall here, and I've got a moving platform. I'll indicate the yellow is the moving platform, and it goes down into the spikes. And so I have to time it to be like, okay, let me extend this a little bit. Once it comes back up, I get off the platform or get off the wall, run across, then jump on another wall before this goes back down. Something like that. Or like I have to time it so that it's another top down view, for example. Let's do here, here. I have to time it so that platform, let's say like you get on this wall here, and then there's, excuse me, and then there's a platform that moves back and forth to this wall here, and it's extended, and then a platform that moves back here, this wall here. There we go. Those are a few ways that I could do that. So, depends. Let me go ahead and I don't need to save this. I think I understand what I want to do now. Let's get rid of this. Let's save. Okay. So, let's go ahead and move our player back over here. Yeah, leave. Now let's remove this group just to not cause those weird errors. Excuse me. I never did test what happens if I drop off of the bottom. The objects, climbing wall. Okay, let's do this. Grab my player, back over here. Let's play. Let's see what bugs this causes. Jump onto it. Okay. Okay, yeah. So coming off at the bottom. Interesting. Get caught on the right. All right. That might be trickier than I thought then. How does this work when... Oh, no. The cube pushes into me wall. Is that enough? No, I need to move it like one more. Probably good, right? Yeah, okay. I want to see how this interaction works. Okay, it just pushes me in, I guess. Uh, Nothing too strange. And I seem to get off of it just fine. Okay. That was a lot less buggy than I thought it was going to be. So that's a win, I guess. Turn this off. All right, let's go ahead and delete you for now. Ooh, excuse me. Mhm. Yeah, right here. So, grid map, block, go back to Y. Nope, come on. Annoying as always. Let's move it back here a little bit. Now, there is this. Do that. Then add these. The ramps. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Middle mouse button. I've noticed recently it's starting to not respond. I mean, I've had this mouse since 2018. Maybe it's time to get a new mouse. It's a Corsair mouse. I don't know what model it is. But the only like infrequent but lasting problem this mouse has had is like once a month around there, or like once every other month. If I'm like clicking, sometimes it holds the input down for longer. So like if I want to stop shooting in, like, let's say for example Team Fortress 2, if I'm playing heavy and I'm shooting and I want to stop to like disengage, I would let go of my mouse and sometimes I'd still be shooting and then I have to click it again to disengage. So that's, but again, that has been like extremely infrequent and like a very easy fix to just click again rapidly. But I mean, it served me well. All right, back on track. uh, Go to block, add it here. There we go. Okay, and I think that's it for that. Now, the climbing wall, I have it this size normally. Just duplicate this. To a long. Right, just a long climbing wall. There we go. All right, collision shape, inspector, change it to like a Y of 10, Z of 50, mesh instance, 10, 50. All right, go ahead, go back into here, drag this in. Is that the perfect, oh my God, it was the perfect size. Hell yeah. All right. Also this. Hold on. I should probably have this wider. Let's do this here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in between. 1, 2, 3, 4. This seems like a appropriate size. Let's try one more. Have some more space in between for platforms moving around. All right. Ooh. So now, close that. Okay. Let's. Oh yeah, I need to make a new node. Pretty 5. I love how I'm naming them obstacles in the scene tree, but I'm calling them puzzles whenever I talk about what I'm going to design next. All right. All right. Let's do it here. Grab my level. Huh. Where is moving block? There we go. All right. So let's reposition this to be. Nope. Nope. Come on. One. Oh yeah, that's fine. I haven't given it a curve yet. How do I want to design this specifically? Uh, least like what would be interesting player? Gotta make sure I turn off loop first and foremost. Hmm. I know. Obviously, I'm gonna have to put like blockers between these walls, so I can't just like climb across the entirety of it. Uh, at least see how wide this is first. 10, 20, 25. But doing an odd. Oh wait, hold on. That's fine. That fits. I have to do 26, right? Yeah, 26. Okay. 26. Then that should be fine. Obviously, something like this will make it hard for a person to get on immediately. So, should make it wider. Which direction do we do that? Z. Let's do 4 for Z. Actually, make it 4 by 4. Then move it 1 over and reduce this by 2. 24. Save that. Wait, hold on, what? I miscalculated. Interesting. One over. Would this be 25? That fits. That actually goes in. Okay, so it was 24. So I miscalculated with how far I moved it, but not with where I thought the end position, how long the path should be. Okay. Obviously, let's make this 0.25. If that, so it's a bit slower, more manageable. All right. So with the platforms right now, can't really have them pause when they reach a point. Huh. And how would I design this? Uh, I'm looking at my sketches right now. How would I modify this? Ooh, I may be just thinking too hard about it. Uh, what if I take this, duplicate it, go over here, move the path. So probably down one, back to here, down one. That should still be okay. Good. I didn't think it would give me a critical error. Is that the same? Yeah, it is. Okay. Put down two, actually. Two. Then take this. Down two. Really low, though. Nah. 2, moving block. There we go. 1, 2. Okay. So I have this one. Not the right size though. No, too far out. Yeah. Okay. I mean that makes sense. If I want it to be 4x4, I want to align it with the center, the intersection of these. Okay. Have a platform. I can make a duplicate of this that incorporates my red character and my purple character. Because for those who don't know, uh, I have 3 characters in total: yellow, red, and purple. Red, as of course you can see, can high jump, as I've shown so far today, and he can wall climb, while purple can hover and shoot certain interactable things like this here and this here. So maybe I could incorporate a bit of both to where if I have some moving platforms, I could have these go back and forth and like set up hazards in between so the player can't just glide from platform to platform with the purple character. Or of course, I could use another mechanic that I have called a null zone, where uh, I essentially assign this zone a specific character, and if the player is not playing that specific character, then the other 2 characters are completely locked out of their abilities and like just the ability to move at all. So I could do it to where I designed this one as a uh, red character only obstacle, and then make a second one that incorporates some hovering and maybe some timed platforms from the purple character. Because this right here is a switch that essentially activates these platforms, turns them solid, and like I'm able to walk across a floating path for a limited amount of time and whatnot. So I could see that being a unique challenge. But I need to go to the bathroom real quick and grab some water, so I will be back soon. All right, we are back. So, get back to work. Ooh, excuse me. All right. Let's go ahead and oh, excuse me. God. All right. Let's actually use map for this. There we go. Okay, and then so I have a platform here. Yes, I will make it curve points, add elements. And I could just extend the base part of it here to there, but eh, let's add like a micro pinch more pizzazz by having it be a moving platform that gets you on the first wall. 8. Is that good? That like clip into the wall. Oops, that on me. The 10. Unless I have that wrong. No, 10. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Player them. There we go. So, grab all of this. Oh yeah, I'm not red. Oh, good lord. Right, I'm attached. Why? I just realized that this movement is not smooth at all. Interesting. But that still applies even when I'm not facing the wall. Uh, the bug earlier in this stream that I had. That is strange. Look at this. Yeah. Huh. Do I just attach to the wall? Okay, so I do attach to the wall. Oh, there was a setting. Let me stop this for now. I go back to the moving block. There was something in these settings. Let me pull up that video again I used to make these moving blocks. YouTube. Oh, which account? All right. History. Oh, apparently I didn't do it on this account. Okay. Uh, all right. Turn down that volume. Good thing I don't have desktop audio on. All right. Also, just to showcase real quick. Yeah, it popped up perfect. So this is the YouTube video. Mastering moving platforms in Godot 4. Create dynamic gameplay with Path 2D and animatable body 2D. So I managed to translate this 2D tutorial into 3D moving platforms, which is not hard at all. You literally just use the 3D variants of all the 2D stuff he uses, and that's pretty much it. But anyway, by die code for anybody wanting to do this themselves. Specific setting that he implemented. Yes, here. Uh, animation track. You what? Where is that setting? Path follow 3D. What? How did he pull up that setting? Does that? Please it so it goes back and forth. Oh, I click on the keyframe itself. Yep, here we go. Okay. All right. What is this? Don't need that anymore. But if I do this, it'll apply to all platforms. Hmm. That's a tricky one. Do I duplicate? I think it'll just be easiest to duplicate. All right, moving block. Nope, not rename. Duplicate. Easing. There we go. And then go to the easing one. And then animation player. Move. What was it like? 1.56. All right, let's see how this works in the level. Was this over here? Actually, okay. Take this moving block. The 10, 3, negative 24. Go ahead and delete this. Yes. Obstacle, moving block with easing. The 10, 3, negative 24. Wait, did I drag into easing? Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got the root node. Save that. Delete that. Drag this in. There we go. Okay. No, I'm not confused. 10, 3, 4. Curve. Add that and that to position of 10. Save and see how this works. Forgot to turn off the loop. Forgot to make this nope, 4 by 2 by 4. There we go. Huh? Did I not? Okay, I guess it just didn't go through. Yeah, this is far more appropriate for this, what I'm asking the player to do here. Okay. This is an obstacle. This is -4, 3, -30. Go ahead, duplicate this. -4, 3, -30. Make a new curve. Set this to be, it was 24, right? We'll see. All right, let's test this out. Yeah, make it a little bit slower. 0.85. I think that's what I had last time, right? There we go. Whew. All right. Ooh, so how do I want to do this layout? How do I make this actually interesting and engaging? Maybe I'm thinking too hard about it. I don't know. Uh, Obviously, want to this over to here. Give it some space. Let's see how this will work out. I'll do this. Up on here. Drop down. Jump over here. It'd be interesting if I had the ability to jump off of this wall, like a wall kick sort of deal. Jump on a, like, the time and then jump on a moving platform that's coming towards this way, but doesn't quite reach the wall like these other two do. Thing is though, do I want or need that? I could figure out a way to implement it, but then the question is, how will that change what I need to consider in terms of my overall level and obstacle design? Uh, all right. Well, for now, let me add in a right here. Okay. Go to grid map. Boom. Let's actually switch. Yep, there we go. Okay. There we go. Now, got stuck. Jump up here, onto this wall. Nope, didn't quite make it. I think it's better if I just do it like this. Boom. Over here. My way over here. Then get on a platform that only meets about halfway with another platform and jump to there. We want to test something. Let me on this. Did I hit the roof? I can't quite tell. I do. Interesting. I mean, I still get a lot of horizontal movement with that jump. And it may be like a neat way to like mess with the player a little bit. About like, oh, this ceiling is a little too low. You can't get the max amount of height. So you're gonna have to learn how to utilize this slightly smaller or slightly shorter high jump. But of course, then the question arises, well, did you prepare the player to be aware of that? Aware of that? Uh, uh, Rick, I guess is the best way to describe it. Sorry, I'm really itching my eye right now. I'm gonna go get eye drops because they've all of a sudden become very dry. Be right back. All right, feel decent amount better now. Yeah. All right, so I was driving. Like, am I preparing the player for this exception? Now, obviously, if I were to jump right here, actually, that's a decent amount of time. Huh. I can, obviously, if I make it here, That's how far I can jump normally. It's about 4 blocks. Or 3 in between, I should say. Then, wow, it's actually the same amount. The high jump. Huh. It's something to take note of. How many spaces are in between here? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, you know what? Let's see. And on top of here, no, I can't make that. Move it over 1 for now and then move it back right after. Skull. Yep, here we go. 1. Run. How is this going to work? I get on here. Oh, that is a pretty tight jump. That is a pretty tight window. Can I make this normally? Like with a normal jump? No, I just mistimed that. Get back up here. I mistimed that again. Dear Lord. There we go. Hello? Am I missing something here? I swear I'm good at video games. All right. Well, considering how tricky this is, oh my God. This is not the part that I should be having trouble on. I should be having trouble on actually making the jump. Does high jump make that easier? No, it really doesn't. Interesting. Huh. Uh, well, I guess if I have the ceiling this low, that's out of the question. I mean, this is more focused on wall climbing, so I could just have like a shorter jump. Yeah, I'll do that. Back. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Okay. Take this, drag it to about here, then only make it. Gotta go to the curve. 12. I did 21. Almost typed it again. Oh, it is 10 p.m. and I worked out for an hour at 4:30, so I'm a little tired. I just got distracted as my brain usually does. Okay. Uh, this eight. So these will be right next to each other. Do this, that'll be a one space in between. This will be a two space in between. Yeah. So let's go ahead. Transform negative 4, 3, 6, 8, 4, 8, 12. So 8. There we go. Yep. Then take the curve. Actually, no. Uh, do another 12. So 4, 8, 12, 60, 20. Take the curve, curve, add, and negative 12. They meet there at the same time. That'd be too tight though. I change this down to like 0.75. Uh, yeah, 0.75. Better. Okay, let's test this out. Hello? I forgot to change the curve. Yep. Okay. Click on this one. Do curve. 0, 4. Save. There we go. There we go. You know what? For now. Up on this. Move along here. There we go. Then that was a pretty comfortable landing. Then and on a platform here that brings me back to there. Okay, yeah, I think that's a fairly simple yet interesting challenge for players. Let me take this first one, duplicate it, and move it all the way over here. There we go. All right, that should be it. So let's try it. Get on this platform, jump over here, wait for this one to come back, jump over here, this one to come back. Go. Yeah, I could just jump this. That's fine. There we go. And bam. Okay. Nice little challenge. That is obstacle 5 done. 1 second. Gotta blow my nose. There we go. Okay. So how would I modify this around to allow for the hovering and use of timed platforms. Obviously, I could replace some of the moving platforms with timed platforms. Just quietly thinking in my head at the moment, so just trying to visualize the layout right now. I think I more or less have same beginning, or it could be a switch I have at the start, and then that means you have a limited time to do this challenge. And then it starts, and then like I glide onto a platform with my purple character, a moving platform, and then it brings me to a wall, and then I can do that. Yeah, okay. I think I have an idea. All right. Let me, does it it duplicates everything? Perfect. Okay, let's move this over here, but then take these climbing walls, pull them apart just a little bit more. Two, one, two, one, one. Nope, one. Okay, I got more space in between. And then oh, hold on. How much is in between? So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, like 17? Oh, grid map. Let's go back to y-axis. Oh, move down, move down. Lord, I hate this control scheme. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. So it's already centered. That. Then. Oh, that there. 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 And there. Perfect. Right. So now. That's aligned. And then. Perfect. Okay. Here. All right. I got my platforms up, and now put the roof on it. Nope. Wait, no. Yeah, that's right. I thought I deleted it. Okay. All right. Save this. Now, move this one a bit inward. Saying inward, I just reminded myself of the whoa, Squidward on a chair. Fine. Okay. Uh, reduce this to like, especially since I'm gliding to this, so maybe a little bit harder for people to gauge where they should, when they should jump. Hold on, what? Oh, that's right. That one is still one. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. Go back here. Now, this guy over here. All right. Let's test out gliding. Oh yeah, that's fairly comfortable. I guess I could increase the speed back to one. This one. Save that. Uh, I think I should make this longer. Let me just okay, put this here. May not use all of this, but I definitely want to make it longer. So let's go back to the grid map. This, this, delete, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that it? No. There's 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and yeah, this and delete that one. Here we go. Okay. And to the roof. Okay. All right. You know what? I think I am gonna use all of this. All right. Back here. Let's stupid angles. So unintuitive. All right. And then 5. Oh, come on. All right. All right. Save this. Then Probably going over 2 hours, almost 2 hours. Okay. I think I'll finish working on this and then call it for tonight. But as this is a lot bigger, this is going to take longer. So, oh well. All right. I need a switch, which is platform. Let's put this right here. Drag this over here. There we go. All right. That perfectly aligned. Yes. Okay. All right. Grab this. Uh, let's. Oh yeah, I know. If I start this now, then it's. Oh wait, will it? No, this by itself shouldn't cause any errors, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Thought it was supposed to delete. Let me go check the other one. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Run all the way over there. All right. Nope. Switch back. Up here. Okay. I guess if it doesn't have any platforms, it doesn't really detect anything. Kind of forgot how I set that up since I set that up months ago. All right, let's go back here. So yeah, this is more than close enough to shoot. So I can be like, bam, and glide over here. Oh, hello. That's an interesting interaction. Like whatever I collide with last, except for that case. Huh. Does it only work on the other side? Because that would have been a really unique thing. Yeah, it seems like it only works on the other side. But then I just did it there. I mean, obviously, they're technically the same exact height at the same exact Y position, so makes sense that the interaction there is inconsistent, but it could have been used for like some cool movement puzzles. If I'm like, oh, I gotta stand on this platform. Oh, hello. Okay. Thought my mic turned off for a second because my headset beeped. No, OBS still says it's getting audio, so that's fine. All right, let's exit out. So how do I differentiate this from my original version? Obviously, this one is just mainly moving platforms, but how do I want to utilize the timed platforms and the hovering here? Well, first off, I can already use the timed platforms as literal timers and be like, okay, if you don't do this fast enough, you can't complete this obstacle. But how, but besides as timers, how do I want to set them up? I could use them as a runway and utilize my red character's ability to sprint and have like a bunch of twists and turns, similar to what I did over here. Because as you can see with how this is set up, it is there, down, there, up, there. And so this puzzle is set up to where I have to use, these are called hover points for my purple character to glide my way across this giant gap, make it here, activate the timed platform, then use my red character to sprint back this pathway, and then use my yellow character to grab and carry this boulder back along the pathway just in time before it disappears and place the boulder on this pressure plate right here. So, what I can do is just have another speed segment, and I just have to set up platforms for my player to race across. And I can put up walls in between here, or at least like hazards in between, so can't just like jump across them to skip entire sections of it. But then at the same time, if I allow that, then I give the player freedom of choice to tackle however they want to complete that section. Blow my nose real quick. Well, that's what playtesting is for. If I block off the walls, then it'll be more obvious that, like, oh, this is the intended solution. Also, I'll put like the colored gems around the my colored banana equivalents. Obviously, they're all yellow right now, but they have settings to, it goes from 0, 1 to 2, and it switches color as the game starts, as you can see right here. So I can, like, obviously these are a great way to place around a level or specific obstacles to show like, hey, this character is good in this area without outright telling the player that. That's one thing about collectible design, like with DK64, that I enjoy, is that a decent amount of the time they use the colored bananas to guide the player, be like, hey, Donkey is good in this area, or Diddy is good in this area, and whatnot. So obviously, utilizing that will help signal to the player, okay, I should be using this Kong here. So not only am I getting more of the collectibles, but I'm using the most efficient character at this specific obstacle, or at this specific point in an obstacle. Okay, we have that, and we have our moving platform right here. Now Let's take this one. That's not it. This one, there we go. Move it. Or you know what? I thought of a better idea. Instead of doing a full one, or you know what? Let's keep that there because I may want to use a full one and not have to create one from scratch. Let's bring this half one in. Technically, it's not half at this point. And then, so activate this, glide over to this first one, switch to red, jump on the wall climb a little bit, climb down, and then use this to glide over to timed platform over here. This. Oh, yeah, that's oh, that's better. Okay. And then if we take this, oh, okay. Wait, hold on. What? Oh, somehow I got rid of that. Like, move it down here for now, just so these are not in the way. It's back here. Okay. So now I have. Hold on. Editor. Way for me to make these a little different or brighter or gizmos. These are just turning them on and off. Okay. Uh, that's fine for now. I can still see the outline barely. Okay. Wait. Oh, wait. No, not the one I wanted to move. Yep. Okay. This was the one I wanted to move. Push this back. Okay. Can I glide from this platform to the next one? Oh yeah, that's right. I have to be down from the apex of my jump. I think I can. Let me test that. If so, then I'll just put a wall. Oh, that's right. Which one? This one's where I want it to start. I need to move it two more over. So 12. Save. There we go. Or I don't think I can. No, I don't think I can. I'll do it one more time just to make sure. I mean, I didn't take like the best path there. I had to turn around, but well, either way, I'll put red gems on the wall to say like, hey, switch to the character to use it here. Okay, yes, go back to the grid map. So do it here, 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 here. There we go. All right. Then oh yeah, gotta put the time platform trigger in the obstacle. Then we grab the timed platform itself, place it there, and now I have a visual where it is. Then put the right side. Slow down my camera a bit. Okay. If I make this 4 by 4, so this it's in this square right now. It's the X. So 8, 10. So 4. Let's do 8. Then assign the trigger. I don't get any errors. Oh yeah, I forgot to set the timer up. Let's do 30 just for now. Uh, no, that makes sense. Okay. I would do 10. Or no, what I would do 12. 12. Boom. Okay. Let's actually do it 6, then 2, 3. That fit just fine. Yeah, that looks like it fits just fine. 2, 3. Oh yeah, I can easily glide from there. Of course, just did due diligence. Let's test it. Yep, perfect. Okay, that's good. Okay, this is coming along pretty nice. Oh yeah, my camera speed's slow. No, come on. There we go. All right. Uh, I like this beginning part because it already switches a few times between purple and red. What do I add next? Is this where I want to add the runway part? Or do I want to have more moving platforms first? Then it leads to the runway. I also don't want the runway to be too long, because then I won't focus on. Tough decision. How much space do I have? Huh. I am getting a little tired. Blow my nose again. All right. Just thinking about what to put as this part of the puzzle next. Oh yeah. There. I'm just drawing a blank right now. Sorry for the silence. Uh, Screw it. Let's do the raceway first. Add this. Be like, I want to make it only 2 wide though. So 6 is 3. 10 would be 5. 12 for 6. Move it one more over. Now it's 12 for 6. Duplicate this one. Over here. Then do 6. 3, 1, 2, 3. Place this here, here. see how that looks so far, just to make sure I'm properly positioning these. Oh yes, I needed to switch the D two and six. Save play. Okay, let's see. Again, press enter. There we go. That looks good. Perfect. I think I'll put like a wall. I'll just extend this wall actually. Oh, come on. There. That should fix my rotation. And I don't know why I'm using middle mouse and use right click this mode, but not in here. Go. No, Z axis. Yep. Pull it towards me. That. That's good. But you know what? I don't even really need. Oh, hold on. Okay. Undid a few too many times. I don't really need this because I've got red crystals along this wall. People will be incentivized to collect them and not glide over. But also, if they're doing speed running, if they are able to glide over, good for them. Okay. So, six. Let's take this. Nope. Yeah, there we go. 8. Oh, numerical order at least. This. 8. 3. Make this 12. You know what? Let's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. That'll be 16, right? I'm not mistaken. See how this looks so far. That, yeah, it looks good. The appropriate middle spot. Here, come down. Let's race across. obviously, part of the challenge is because these are so thin, it's going to be hard to control sprinting across them. But I think from here, I stop. I actually want to make this a little bit longer. Let's do 20. Have it be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. It ends right here. And then it's 3, 4, 5. Be here. 3, 4. So 8. Take this. Duplicate. Put down 1. Set this to 8. Pull it over here. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's all right. I miscalculate that. Okay, this is getting annoying. Slow down the camera a bit. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Pop up here. I am losing it. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 5. This is the last block. Right here. Right here. So then I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 10. 40, 10. Okay, let's see. That looks appropriate. Come on. Yep, perfect. Okay. Uh, excuse me. Up. All right. That's my little racetrack. Now, hold on. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Pull this duplicate towards me. I want to just end it like that? I think I do. I don't need that one. Don't need this one. I don't need that one. 1, 2, 3. I think that's it. Let's see. Let's do this legit. Let's see if the timer is too fast, too slow, or just right. Oh, excuse me. Oh, hello, Mr. EBM Love. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Just about to wrap up this puzzle by testing it. Okay, let's redo that. That. Hover over. Perfect. Now, wall climb. And do that. Slide over. All right, switch back to wall climb. Hit this. Now I gotta sprint across. Do I make it in time? Oh, perfect. Okay. I was a little tight, so I might increase the time a little bit, but that was perfect timing. Oh, interesting. That's an interesting bug. So, oh yeah, tired. Yeah, it's pretty late here too. So the bug that I just occurred was I have a few different modes, as you can see with this specific character. I can sprint, but what happened was I sprinted into the wall and started wall climbing, and then I was still sprinting once I got off. So the sprint carries over if I run into a wall after falling off a platform. That is interesting. All right. I mean, I don't see that being a major issue, especially if I just increase time on these platforms just a little bit. Let's do 35 just to give a few extra seconds. But all right, I think that's, obviously I could test it again, but I think that's it for today. We did 3 obstacles, one extremely simple, one a little more complex, and then one even more. I think we did a decent amount of work today. Well, sorry you just caught around the end of this stream of 3D. Oh yeah, this is I've been working on this for the past few months, and started mid-September, and for the first 2.5 months I just focused on the character controller and all the different possibilities that all the different moves I want, because as it says in the title, this is inspired by DK64, so I wanted to have multiple characters I could switch between, each having their own different abilities. So just creating that took about 2.5 to 3 months. And then now I'm working on like some level design testing here, because I plan on making this puzzle testing or obstacle testing level, and then giving it uh, and then uploading this to itch, having people play test it, get some feedback to see how it feels. Then don't know if I will do much more from there. I might like improve some things with like the levels or the character controller. But besides that, I don't plan on, like, with the time and money I have right now, I don't plan on working on this full time. Yeah, at least a 3D camera control character. Yeah, I can definitely check that out tomorrow night, but it's about time I get some sleep over here. So if you'd like to stick around and stop by tomorrow night, starting around 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, love to see you there. All right, so thanks for everybody stopping by and people watching the VOD. Thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed another relaxing day of game design and hope to see you soon. And thank you, uh, EBMN Love. I don't know if that's like an acronym for something, but oh yeah, DK64. I played it when I was a kid, but I never beat it until I was like 17. But I love it. Yeah. All right. And have a good night, everybody.